Welcome back. Buffalo is continuing to grow, with some calling the Queen City one of the best places to visit, especially with the total solar eclipse less than 2 months away. The city is becoming an attractive area for new businesses, and the number of jobs available is going up. But is Buffalo really ready to handle all of this? That's the question that Lian Bunny and our partners at Buffalo Business First, they set out to answer in their Buffalo Unlocked series. And Lian is here on the 5:30 to join us. Tell us about this. When you think about Buffalo Unlocked and looking at workforce development, is Buffalo ready?
Yes, there's a lot of opportunity, which is the good news, and sources are telling me that there's more coordinated efforts and working together and a focus on this perhaps more than ever before. But as Buffalo improves in so many areas, there are still some challenges we have to overcome when it comes to workforce. So a largely stagnant population, an aging workforce, still a lot of underrepresented, undertapped, underutilized groups of our population that we can draw into the workforce. So opportunity, but certainly challenges.
Talk about some of those challenges. What are they specifically that you're seeing?
Yes, we have a largely stagnant population. The 2020 census, our population in Erie County grew slightly compared to many decades past, but it wasn't a huge jump in population. And so Buffalo's challenge is drawing in its existing workforce that aren't participating, as well as attracting new people to the region, whether that's expats coming back home or totally new people to our area.
That point is really interesting. And when we talk about the employers, what can they do for retention to make sure that workers just don't come in and leave, but actually stay?
Yes, absolutely. There are a lot of things that they can do to make sure their employees' needs are being filled, both to hire and then to retain. So knowing what wraparound services are really needed among their employee or potential employee groups. There can be a lot of barriers to employment, such as transportation, childcare, financial literacy. And so not only providing those services, but then also being really flexible and listening and communicating with their employees who maybe have some challenges behind the scenes, at home, not at their jobs, that really impact their employment.
And when you talk about workforce development, did you find in this series, are we going to hopefully see that, Buffalo really is that hub where when it comes to workforce development that we are there or getting there, or there's a lot more work to be done?
Yes, there are definitely positive signs.
That's
like
great.
The recent tech hub designation that the Buffalo area was a part of, and now there's a lot of preparation for that opportunity, those potential jobs, businesses, money into the area. We have M&T having 2 tech hubs, UB's state flagship designation. So there's a lot of promise, but we still need to keep attracting more of our existing workforce into the workforce population, to then have that snowball effect of drawing in even more people to the area. And there's still a lot of people. There were over 22,000 people still unemployed as of end of last year.
You know what? We have to stay ahead of the curve. Lian, thank you so much for being here. This is Lian Bunny from our partners at Buffalo Business First. Thank you so much for that insight. Looking forward to the next series.
Thank you for having me.